Hello, respected judges. This is my registration QR code. My name is Manahil, and I'm a student of Mechatronics Engineering. My title of the project is Smart Wearable Device for Women's Safety using IoT. So the aim and objectives of the project are so the main aim is to design and develop a wearable safety device using IoT that will help a woman send out current location to the authorities or the emergency registered contacts. And this can be done independent of any external device using just the hardware or just the device in case there's an emergency situation or any moment of distress. And the objectives can be seen on the screen. Coming to the problem statement, being a girl myself and living alone here in Malaysia to study, I've realized that it's not always safe for me to go out alone. Like even if I feel like I can, I just have to be very careful whenever I go out and keep my brain is always like on the side thinking that I have to be very careful, I have to be prepared in case there's any like any emergency happens. I have to be prepared for it, and I have to always have a like a list of things that I know what I'm gonna do if something happens. So in order to overcome that, I wanted to work on this device so that it makes it easier for the coming generations of especially for females and girls to not go through all this. So my device prototype, this was my hardware circuit where I used a GPS for the location tracking and a gyroscope for fall detection. And both these systems work together. And the data will also go to a Blink GUI and a dashboard with the help of Node-RED. So this was my Node-RED dashboard where all the gyroscope values were displayed and latitude, longitude of the user, along with a map which indicates where the user is. This was my GUI for Blink. So GUI for Blink is actually more detailed. It gives the status of the GPS, and it tells if the GPS is connected or no. It gives the latitude, longitude, along with the map pinpointing the location and the satellite and the number of satellites connected to the GPS at a certain point, the direction of the GPS as well. And then gyroscope similarly gives X, Y, and Z directions. But there are certain things, a notification feature that I added to make the GUI more user-friendly, which I'm going to be showing in the next section. So for the prototype results, so the device sends text alert messages to the registered emergency contacts. So this is an example of how the SMS will reach the contacts when the device is used for fall detection and for GPS coordinates. Moving forward, this is an example of Blink GUI sending notifications. Whenever a user triggers the device to send an alert, to send location to the emergency contact, the GUI will also send a notification on the app saying that I'm in danger, check SMS for my coordinates. And then fall detection works on its own. It doesn't need any triggers. It just keeps on tracking the orientation of the user, and as soon as a fall occurs, it sends a notification on Blink and on the and through SMS saying that fall is detected, so immediate action is required. So coming to sustainable development and environmental considerations, there are three main aspects: environmental aspect, social aspect, and economic aspect. So all three aspects were completely fulfilled with the help of the safety device, because coming to environmental aspect, the device takes so much less power that there's very minor chances of any injuries occurring due to the power, because of the power, like power leakage and all these issues are literally minor. So there's no need there's no safety issues that can occur because of the device. And when it comes to social aspect, it helps the well-being and mental health and physical health of a woman when we know that we're outside but we're safe. Like even if there's an issue, we know that we have a device that we can like send someone our location, and we can when we know what to do in such a situation, it's actually more relaxing than to just constantly have that in your mind that you're not safe and you have to be careful. It really takes a lot of like energy, and the productive level of women is will develop better when they know that they are safe and they can do something about it. And coming to economic aspect, the device is really cheap, and it can help women even in the remote areas to buy the device and use it because they don't and use it for any emergency situations, because there are many cases of assault that happens in remote areas that never even get reported. So we really need to, in order to reach those areas, the device is like really cheap, which is a good feature of the device. Coming to contribution of the project, the main contribution was that in female safety devices, a fall detection system has never been used with the location tracker in the previous devices and the research that I've done before starting the project. Because fall detection system is usually used for the like safety of elderly devices. Like whenever elderly are there, they usually give them the fall detector, so in case there is a fall, a person can know and go help them. But for female safety, there's never been a fall detection device and a combination of location tracker together. So I think this is the main contribution of the project. Thank you so much for your time.